points, cash, gear, sports. With a Dick's Scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in rewards and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's Scorecard and start earning reward certificates today. Every season starts at Dick's.
Hi, Kenny Long here, and I want to talk to you about rain gutters. With the recent heavy rains in South Texas, many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters on our homes either don't work or simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain Control. He is your go-to guy for seamless gutters, cleanouts, and repairs. Serving San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years experience, Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality price. Contact Curtis at 210-863-9881 for your free quote today. That's 210-863-9881. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain Control, call Curtis today at 210-863-9881 and tell him Kenny Long sent you.
Breaking new gate.
You're listening to Taifa Radio on the Taifa Sports Network. Time for the best youth sports radio show. You're listening to The Zone. Here's your host of the show, Kenny Long.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to The Zone here on Taifa Radio. Back once again. A little bit of an extended break that was not planned, so my apologies to everybody on that. It was something that was not planned. We weren't looking forward to it. We had a vacation, had a nice little vacation. But prior to that, there was some things that went on with the family. And we had to deal with some situations. And when we came back from that vacation, that situation continued. Those of you that saw the Facebook post, I posted it the other day. Just kind of let everybody know what was going on. I started getting some inquiries. We hadn't been on for a while. People were wondering if Taifa Radio was still alive, if I was still alive, if I was still part of Taifa Radio. I am still here. Not going anywhere anytime soon as far as I know. But we had an unfortunate incident where my mother ended up having a medical procedure that had to be done that we were all really surprised about. So there was a lot of concern. A lot of meetings, a lot of talks, a lot of worry, and everything came out fantastic. We couldn't have asked for a better situation that occurred. We want to thank the doctors and the hospital staff, everybody who took care of my mother and made sure that everything went through perfectly well. She's now home resting, and I'll be calling her a little bit later on this evening, find out how things are going on, if everything's copacetic, and we are get things back to normal as best we can as football season is upon us. And I've got all kinds of people already in the chat box in the Taifa Radio Facebook page. We got the Facebook Live going on. Texas Giants in the house. Let's see, who else did I saw? I saw some Texas Renegades. Lubbock Texans out of West Texas are in the house. There's the Houston Renegades. DFW checking in. North Crowley Panthers, we'll be talking to them a little bit later on. Somerset Fighting Bulldogs are in the house. Cypress Mustangs making a lot of noise out of the Houston chapter. Icon Raiders. Randall Duhan starting troubles again, talking about some other radio show better than mine. Hey, you know what? By all means, if they can get better than me, then go for it. No hard feelings. That's what you're out to do, is to put on a great show, and that's what we try to do here on Taifa Radio as well. And we're going to kind of get back to it. Got to get back in the swing of things. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind for me, so I'm ready to kind of get back in the swing. I am just dying for football. I see people posting about it all the time, and I see all the practice videos, all the practice pictures coming out. It is just – football fever is on us. We're at that lull right now in sports here in this country where NBA's done. Now we're just getting all the off-season chatter going on. Baseball is not quite there yet. Things don't really get exciting in baseball until right around playoff season. There's no Olympics, no World Cup. there's nothing really to get excited about right now. So everybody's just really itching, and all of a sudden you hear the NFL starting spring training. And that just gets the juices flowing. Taifa's been going strong here since spring. You saw a lot of the camps going on all over the place. Here in July, things got fired up, and now we are coming up on the first weekend of August. The dog days of summer are upon us, and the dog days of practice in preparation for the fall season is here. And I know a lot of people are excited. Mission Mustangs in the house in the Taifa Radio chat box. So I know a lot of people getting excited, a lot of people getting fired up, ready for the season to go. Already, I'm seeing the chatter going on between who's got the best chapter. And, of course, as usual, it's Houston that starts that up. The Houston chapter, in particular, one person in particular who just starts bumping the gums. And it's really surprising because this person that always does this, I think every season he does it. But yet I don't see his team in the playoffs. As the kids like to say, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know who you are. I'm not going to call you out, Rod Jacobs. Not going to say, not going to mention the team. Port Arthur Titans. Most times, lucky they get one in the playoffs. But that's all right. They keep on going. I know I saw Omar Trujillo and even Chris Von Wald from the Mission Mustangs kind of firing off back at him. Talking about let's match some numbers. So already the talk has started. The talk has started. Certification is this weekend. We start our first round of certification here in Taifa. It was posted on the Taifa Radio Facebook page. If you missed it, it came out yesterday about 8:58 a.m. Check it out. It's got the locations. The Killeen Special Events Center in Killeen, Texas on August 5th. Also in Houston, they're going to be at Westbury Christian School. Sunday, August 6th, they're going to be in Austin at John H. Reagan High School. Then again in Houston at Westbury Christian School. So it's all getting fired up, ready to go. Had somebody ask me, who's going to be D1? Who's going to be D2? There's a preliminary list, and we kind of went over that. And I'm not going to go over it again because things change. A lot of things change throughout the offseason, throughout the preseason. Until certification is done, things aren't really solidified when it comes to D1, D2, who's in, who's out. So to try to speculate on a lot of that is really hard to do. We got to wait till everybody gets certified. Now, speaking of certification, it begins this weekend for Houston, Austin, and Killeen. We gave you the dates and locations that are there. It's going to be, again, in Killeen on Saturday, Killeen Special Event Center. The address is 3301 Southwest, or I think SWS Young is what it says. I'm not sure what I'm guessing Southwest South Young. I don't know. Killeen, Texas. And then in Houston, that Westbury Christian School is going to be at 10402 Fondren Road in Houston, Texas. John H. Reagan High School on Sunday for Austin. It's at 7104 Berkman Drive. Now, a lot of this is very important, as you guys are the first ones to get certification. And the message went out about certification, letting everybody know. Organizations going through this weekend, please make sure you have entered your athletes and volunteers into the Taifa certification system, which has been open, by the way, since I believe since July 28th. So it's been open, ready to go. Additionally, you need to make sure that your athletes have the required proof of birth documents. Don't show up to certification and not have what you need. Don't show up to certification and not have gone through the certification website and taken care of things in the system to make sure everything is ready to go. Because all that's going to do is slow the process. Also, coaches and volunteers must have completed the USA Football and TIFA certification test before they show up. So here it is Wednesday, August 2nd. Saturday, August 5th will be here before you know it. If you haven't done it already, if you're a Colleen coach or volunteer, if you're a parent listening and you have not gotten your kid taken care of through the online type of certification process, then you are behind and you need to get this done. It's been open since the 28th. And that was one of our questions that we had. Someone sent me a question asking, when is the type of certification platform going to be available? It's available. It's been available since the 28th. An email went out to all of the chapter directors, went to all of the organizational presidents and ADs, letting them know so they can get their players and their volunteers through the system, everything ready to go for certification. So once again, August 5th, it's Killeen in Houston. In Killeen, it's going to be at the Killeen Special Event Center. In Houston, it's going to be at the Westbury Christian School. If you don't have that information, don't have those addresses, you can go to facebook.com /Typha Radio. Go to the Typha Radio Facebook page. We got it posted right there for the 2017 Typha Player Volunteer Certification schedule. Next weekend, August 12th, it's going to be in Beaumont. That place is to be determined right now. And then Sunday, August 13th, in Houston, again, back at the Westbury Christian School. So plenty of opportunities. I even think we have the full list of certification locations further down if you scroll down on the Facebook page. So a lot of great things coming your way. It's time. I mean, this is where it gets exciting. This is where it gets exciting. And we'll take a look. Let me scroll down here, and I'll take a look at the big list here. August 12th, 13th, obviously Beaumont's still to be determined. Houston, we already said it's going to be Westbury Christian School. August 19th, which is the big certification day in San Antonio. Every single team in San Antonio goes through on that one day in that large facility. The San Antonio Event Center at 8111 Meadowleaf Drive. It's off of Marbach Road, actually, around 410 in San Antonio. That one is usually the one that tells you it's for real. We're there. It's time. The season is upon us. And I'm telling you, if you're not ready for it, you better get ready for it now. September 2nd is the first weekend of the regular season. Regular season. Typha fall season begins September 2nd. We are 1 month away to the date. If you're not getting fired up, then you got no business being a Typha football. Again, all the gum bumping is going on. Who's got the top chapter? You're not hearing much out of San Antonio right now. That's pretty typical for San Antonio. They kind of stay quiet. RGV. Every once in a while you get someone that kind of pop off and kind of fire back at somebody. I'll tell you who has been quiet. I've seen a little hint here and there, but for the most part, he's been fairly quiet. Jerry Barr, out there in Austin. Haven't heard much out of Jerry. I'm thinking we need to do what we did to Abiel Rojas from the Katy, Texas. We might have to put an APB out for Jerry Barr. He's been missing. Haven't heard him. Haven't seen him. What's up with that?